What is up, guys? The LA Gamer here, and today I am bringing you guys episode 2 of my MLB 17 The Show Road to the Show series featuring Randy Johnson. Now, in the last episode, obviously, I did the creation of him, and I did the little showcase performance game that took like 4 minutes. It wasn't a big deal. But now we have 500 training points that you get for starting off with every player, and I'm going to start with giving it to K9 because I want to get this one, this little game perk. This game perk's pretty good. We're also going to get... We don't have a lot of stats, so we might as well put the game perks in whatever we actually can't afford. Umpire will call in the pitcher's favor. That'd be a pretty nice perk to have. So we'll start saving up for that perk. We're not going to upgrade these pitches just yet, although the slider break could definitely use some work. We'll just try to work with this right now. We have the velocity, and then next up we'll try to get the walk 9 to 55. And we'll start working on the control and break on these pitches. The fastball's already got the speed, so we don't really need to work on the fastball a whole lot more. So let's hop into showcase game number 1. 6'10 lefty out of California. Let's see. Change video, put your skills on display for scouts from all 30 major league teams prior to the first year player draft. So that's really all this is. Obviously, in our hitter, if you guys have not seen that series, I recommend you go check it out. We were drafted... I know we were drafted in the first round, but I believe it was pretty early in the first round, too. I think we had a pretty good showcase. Ooh. 99 miles an hour to start. Randy Johnson has that heat. 97, he just does not have that control, apparently. Oh, and we're giving up a hit in our first at-bat. The first at-bat we're against. Not a great way to start for Randy Johnson, but that's alright. A nice play by the third baseman. A nice throw on over to first to get him out. Okay, he actually saved us a situation right there. That could have been a lot worse. Coming back here. Fastball in the outside corner. Now, I have my pitching difficulty really high right now, so I wanted to make it really difficult to get drafted early. And so far, it looks like it's doing what it's supposed to do, because we are struggling right now, big time. We're struggling pretty bad. But now, first and third with one out, let's activate Worm Killer, because if we can get a double play right here, that'd be awesome. Ooh, give me a strike. That's why I want to get that walk 9 up, so I can get that up. That perk where I can get some calls. Okay, yep, ground ball. The Worm Killer worked out perfectly for me. We forced double play. We get out of the inning without giving up any runs. Did give up 2 hits, however. But no, that perk saved me big time. Coming back here in the bottom of the second. Try to not give up any hits this inning. People are really connected on my pitches, though. That's why I need to get more break on these off-speed pitches. There we go. Finally, a slider with enough break for a player to swing and miss. And there we go. A high outside fastball. That was a good at-bat. Probably the best at-bat so far in the 4 at-bats. Or 4 or 5. We've actually had a lot of at-bats. Never mind. Because they got a few hits last inning. I forgot about that. But that's the best. There you go. There's the 3 pitches. I think he... Outside of that one he foul tipped on the first pitch, he swung and missed the next one. We were really painting those corners on those at bats. That one though, that will be a single into shallow left field. Randy Johnson, come on, man, we gotta get some quality innings right now. There we go. 98 miles an hour. This slider's got about 86. Or that splitter's got about 86 miles an hour on it, and the slider has about 89. An 89 mile an hour slider for an 18-year-old, because I think that's how old my player is. That's extremely fast. Plus, having close to 100 mile an hour fastball at only 18 years old, realistically, that would get you drafted very early just based off skill set. But obviously, this game's a little bit different in its functionality, so And we've given up a lot of hits, so we're not really looking like that talented of a prospect so far in this showcase. But forcing another ground out right there. Only going to give up 1 hit in that inning. Trying to bounce back here. We're now up 2-0. Looks like our team scored a few runs. Bounce back here in the 3rd inning. You only pitched 3 innings for each showcase game, so just so you guys know. So this is our last chance to really prove ourselves. There we go. That was a good splitter. Try to get him with that high inside fastball. And he connected. Yep, that ball's gone. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. Did not want to give up a home run, but I guess it happens. It's a chance for us to show how resilient we are if we can come back and get now right here. So that sucks pretty bad. So can we get a strikeout following the home run ball? We can, looking on that splitter, low and inside. Awesome pitch right there. Ooh, a fastball down the middle. We could have gotten hurt on that one. Second pitch, splitter. Okay, he's not gonna be able to get any real good contact on that one. Let's see if we can get back-to-back strikeouts. Obviously, we're trying to be a strikeout pitcher, and that's what I want to show off to the scouts, so we can strike out some batters, even at the cost of giving up a home run every once in a while. Come on, this splitter, I'm feeling confident on it. Got the strikeout last at bat. Got the strikeout this at bat. There we go. That splitter did not land where I wanted it to go. Regardless, though, we will get a strikeout there. So moving on. See, hit him with that slider. And yeah, he's going to have some bad contact. A good way to actually finish this last inning. We gave up a home run, but 2 strikeouts. And getting that next batter out on that ground ball. We actually did pretty good. The West ended up losing, though. And whatever, that's alright. 3 innings pitched, 4 hits, 3 strikeouts. It's a lot of hits to give up in only 3 innings. 4 hits is pretty bad. But a strikeout inning looks pretty good. I don't know. We'll have to see what the scouts have to say. I think that's one of those games where our potential probably won't go up and it probably won't go down. It'll probably just stay right there in the middle. Let's see. We got a few calls from college sniffing around. Some questions came up about money and stuff. Save it for after the draft. Don't care enough. Yep. Oh, accidentally went straight into this game. That was not intentional, but here we go. Straight into the second game. Now that I recall, actually, I think you only played 2 showcase games, so we're already about halfway done. We got 3 more innings that we get to pitch through. If we don't give any hits in those 3 innings, we can drop this ERA quite a bit. We can drop it down to 1.5, which I think is maybe second round worthy. As long as I'm drafting like the first 3 rounds, I'm happy. I don't really mind about being a first round pick. So it won't end up changing my guy's career a whole lot. I just want to be viewed as a top 50 prospect. And if you're not drafted really high, your guy's potential won't be that high, and then you won't get the top 50 prospect little animation by your character's name, which kind of bothers me, but I gotta let it be. Let's hit him with that slider. See, Randy Johnson had a dirty slider. So I'm going to have to really upgrade that one if I want it to be Randy Johnson-esque. I'm going to have to get that break up to the 80s or 90s probably. To really make it a remake of this, of him in real life. And there we go, an awful throw. That's a base hit. How was that a base hit? I forced a ground ball. That's such bullshit. And now he's going to steal a base. Wait, are you going to blame me for that one too? So now we got a really speedy guy over there on second base. Another ground ball. And the shortstop once again decides to not make a play. Because why would he? I hate this shortstop so much. He is so bad. We're going to activate Worm Killer. Try to get another big double play to get out of an inning. See if we can get lucky. I still think that all of this is stupid. What's going on right now? We're still giving up way too many hits. There we go. Okay. We'll just try to we'll try to paint a splitter. I think a splitter is a good ground out pitch to have. Throw it low and inside. See if you can crank one over to third base. Yep. Called it. And there we go, the double play. 21 points. Exactly what happened in the last game. Avoiding giving up any runs. I like it. Just coming back here in the second inning. I just want to have a couple innings where we just pitch perfect. You know, no hits. Just some good pitching. Apparently that is too much to ask for, as they're going to rip one over the first baseman's head. I feel like I'm throwing good pitches. It's like they're just connecting on everything. I don't know if it's because my guy's stats are low or what, but it's frustrating. Yeah, good play by the first baseman. We'll just tag out the runner. Get some points for that one, and moving on to the next at-bat. Our fastball is by far our most dominating pitch. It's the only one that's really good at avoiding bats. Just because of the speed. I mean, the splitter's been really good for us, too, actually, but it definitely needs some increases in a break and things like that. But our velocity on our pitches is good. It's really the highlight of our player. It's right there. It looks like we're going to force a fly out. And foul territory. Yes, we do. So, working out of a jam right here. Now we got to run around second with 2 outs. Just try to hopefully not give a big hit. And we should be good to go. Try to keep painting that corner. There we go. Back-to-back great pitches on that fastball. And now we'll try to choke him inside with the slider. And to make awful contact, first baseman will step on first. And there we go, getting out of the second inning with ease. Don't believe we've gotten a strikeout yet this game, though, which is not that impressive for scouts. Scouts are probably looking for me to be a strikeout pitcher, but whatever happens. So now in this third inning, we're up 2-0 once again. This has been oddly similar to last game's performance. Throw the ball! Oh my... This game is so stupid. It's so stupid right now. Like, I was running to cover the bag. Just throw it to me. The first baseman has his back turned to you. Just don't throw it to him. I don't know what I can do to avoid some of the stupid mistakes. It says I've given up 4 hits. I think in reality I've given up 1. Because 3 hits, either my shortstop doesn't feel like throwing the ball, or apparently my second baseman doesn't feel like throwing the ball. Sadly, though, the game obviously won't process that way, and scouts won't either. So there we go. Now let's the third shortstop's trying to make up for earlier. That play, I would say, did. That was an awesome play. Got that out in a second. Obviously, weren't able to turn the double play. That's a hard ball to try to get double play off of. So now 1-0 count. Runner on first. 1 out. Trying to force a double play here. Just don't want to give up any more hits this game. Now, we got bombed last time we threw a pitch up high and inside with a fastball. So it's a risky place to go back, but obviously we got to trust our stuff. Oh, he got fooled on that slider big time. Oh, that was an awful pitch. That fastball right down the middle. Oh, and another home run. There we go. I thought he missed that pitch too. I doubt we'll even be drafted in the first few rounds at this point, because we've been playing awful in our 2 showcase games. Like, god awful in these 2 games. Oh, man. Strike out the next batter, though. I swear these games have been very similar to each other. If you just think about everything that's happened, it's been oddly similar. So 0-1 count. Throw the splitter inside, nothing going there. Coming back here with the outside fastball and accidentally curve that back inside. Yeah, we got to work on this player a little bit. Things are not all that good. Splitter on the outside corner. Can we get him? We will. Back-to-back strikeouts following the home run ball. Wish we could have done that before we gave up the home run, and then we would have had a scoreless performance, but regardless of any of that. Return to clubhouse. We gave up 5 hits that game. Yeah, we played awful in those showcase games. Maybe I'll have to work on the difficulty maybe if we keep struggling super bad, because, or unless you guys like it that way. It's kind of realistic that's a struggle when you're this young trying to be an MLB prospect. Okay, so all that's done with. Now I'm assuming we go into the draft, right? I think it's just 2 showcase games this year. You've done all I can do, son. I'm proud of you. Yep, I guess now we just see what happens with the draft. And as usual, I'll be with the family. So let's see what round it is when we get in here. I'm assuming 4th round. Anything lower would kind of suck. So with the first pick, that's when we'll see what round it is. Round 4. Okay, yeah. No, guessed it. 4th round. Yeah, we didn't have that great of a performance, so I kind of should have figured this is where we'd be. But being a 4th round pick's not the worst thing in the world. You could still be. There's still some studs that happened this late in the draft. And we got drafted 2nd pick of the 4th round. So it wasn't even late 4th round. It was pretty early 4th round. To the Tampa Bay Rays. I'm actually really happy with that. I like the Rays a lot. I like their stadium, all that stuff. So I'll say, sounds great. I'm awesome being on this team. Thank you. Let's see. Welcome to the club. Thanks so much. Won't let you down. And now we sign with the Rays. And here we go. So we are now. Oh, there's a lot of prospects. There's some good pitchers on this team too. So we're gonna have to work for our spot. I see potential all the way down here. Yeah. Okay. We got some work that we need to do. But all that work will start in the next episode. We will be pitching. I doubt on opening day. You're the number 5 pitcher in a rotation. Still though, good to have a chance here in the rotation to actually make a splash and do something important. Real quick, let's upgrade our slider break. 9 points. Okay. Once we get all that good stuff up, I think we can be a lot better. So we're gonna save this game right now, and that'll be all. So thank you guys so much for watching. That will be the end of this episode. If you guys enjoyed, please click that like button below. Make sure to comment your opinion of who we were drafted by, how we did in the showcase games, things we can do to make it more interesting, and all those things, and comment all those down below. And lastly, subscribe if you haven't already to stay tuned to this series and other series I got going on my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching.